Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome in. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for supporting my channel by views and likes and comments. I appreciate each and every one of you. Today is Tuesday, February 13th. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. So if you celebrate that, hopefully you'll have a great day. And hopefully everybody has a great day regardless of whether they celebrate it. There will be a lot of love in the air regardless of if you celebrate it, because people do tend to pay more attention to, love and their love interests and, those types of things. In those types of days where love is prominent. Yesterday, whenever I drive to work, I think and I meditate and I talk to my guides and whatnot. And they were telling me to do a spread that would be a mind, body, spirit spread. And I'm like, wow, what would that look like? And, we had our little discussion. And so this morning as I meditated, I'm like, is that what we're going to do? Because I've also been led to do the spread that's on this calendar page. But it's called The Story You Tell. But they told me to do the mind, body, spirit today. And on Friday, I'm off, so I may try and get in either a group like fire, water, earth, air, or something of that nature, using the mind, body, spirit spread that they've shown me, that they've given me. So it's just really interesting, when I listen, to my guides, what comes up, and it gives me pause. Like, I'm like, well, how do I do that? So they, as I meditated this morning, they told me what to do. They said, you're going to get a tarot card for each of those overviews, for each of those titles. Okay, so what's going on for whoever's reading this is. Now, this is not going to resonate with all of you, but it's for whoever needs it, whoever this resonates with. Okay, so what's going on in our minds, and then what is going on, what's the overview for our our body, our physical body, and then what is going on for our spiritual side, our subconscious, our higher self. What is the card for that? Okay. So that's how we start it, is what they told me. Okay. So, in our mind, we're thinking about love. Oh, surprise, surprise. The Lovers. This is also a choice card, but it is the Lovers. And I'm not surprised that that is what came out for our mind. Most of us, if we do celebrate Valentine's Day, or as I said, there's a lot of love around during February 14th. So that's not surprising, right? And for our bodies, which is our physical material, look what came out. The Ace of Pentacles. Obviously, that is a physical earth signs card. So in our physical material selves, we're thinking about our jobs or what we do for money. Not surprising. And our spiritual, subconscious, our higher selves are thinking about some sort of choice, some sort of fork in the road that we have coming up. Okay, so now we're going to build on each of those overview cards for each of those, I don't even know what to call it, mind, body, soul, mind, body, spirit. Okay, so where are we going next? Okay. I just have to listen to what they tell me. This may be a short reading because I don't know how far into it we can go. All right, so now Magical Times Empowerment Cards. So we're going to get a card now for each one of those. And then we're kind of try to dig a little bit deeper into what's going on. Okay, so for our mind, what is the card that we need, or who's ever reading this is? What's the card going on for our mind that goes along with that Lover's card, thinking about, I guess, love, romance, that type of thing. What's the card we need for that, please? I hope you're all doing well. Let me know where you're watching from. Please let me know how this resonates for you, if it does. I'm so grateful for all the comments and the couple of people who gave Jeff some love when I asked for that. He's doing okay. He's doing okay. We still have some more appointments to come up for him, but that's all right. Okay, this is the one. Dignity. And it's a dragon. Nice. Okay, what is the card for our bodies, for our earth side, for our material side? What is the card for our material side, our earthly bodies, our physical bodies? What is the card for that one, please, Spirit? Dragons, guides, flexibility. That's a good one. And what is the card for our soul spirit, our soul spirit higher self? What is the card for our soul spirit higher self? Reconciliation. Okay, so with those now, let's look a little bit more into this, Spirit. So, all right, so the Lover's card. What is this card all about? Okay, it obviously shows the two lovers there, and they are between two pillars, which can be beginnings and endings. Okay, so there's that. This is also a card of Gemini, but in this reading, because it's mind, body, soul, mind, body, spirit, it's most likely it's not going to represent a Gemini. Maybe it does, but in this card, it really is about the lover's love, the choice to love and the choice to be loved is what I'm hearing. Okay, so love is a choice. Sometimes there are people in our lives that are really hard to love, but love is the key to everything. So this could be also telling us about not necessarily romantic love, but just love in general. Love is very important. It's very important to give love and receive love. And some of us also have a hard time receiving love, receiving compliments. You know, somebody tells us, oh, you did a great job with that or whatever. And we're like, oh, it was nothing. Instead of saying, wow, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. We shouldn't negate our gifts, right? Because that person is saying that in a loving way. Whenever somebody gives you a compliment, it's coming from their heart, you know? So Spirit is just laying it upon me to remind us that it's important not only to give love, but also to receive love. And then the card that we got to go along with that is dignity. Take pride in yourself. Oh my gosh, that's what I just said. That's so funny. Oh, Spirit is so good to me. Take pride in yourself and all that you have become. Feel honored by your choices, achievements, and actions. Wow, because that is a choice card, right? So we have dignity, the white dragon there. Beautiful, right? Dignity. So yeah, when somebody tells you they love you or they love something you've done or what you're wearing, something you've created, something you've made, accept that. Accept that love, accept that compliment, right? And on the reverse of that, they're saying, and make sure you're giving that to other people, right? Give that when you see somebody, and I've said this before, and I guess Spirit really wants this to be a message in the Dragon's Charm to say, we do too. When you see somebody that has on a nice blouse or a pair of boots you like or pretty hair or whatever, give that compliment because you are raising the frequency, right? Okay. So now then in our material selves, our bodies, what's there right now or what is at this time, what are we looking at? A new sort of beginning. Now I'm hearing this could just be a new workout routine because I know this is the Ace of Pentacles and typically it's to do with how you earn money. But in this reading, I have to listen to what Spirit is giving me. And they're saying in our bodies, this could be a new beginning for a new healthy diet, a new workout routine. It could definitely be a new job. But this is a beautiful, exciting, fantastic card. So if any of you are looking to do like a new workout routine, a new healthy diet, looking at a new position, a new job, you know, that's what that card represents in our physical lives, our earthly lives, our grounded lives, okay? And the card that goes with that is called flexibility. Gently flow through the turbulence. Life has the ability to shape you. Bend, don't break. And what I'm hearing is start out slow with anything new. Like, don't expect that, oh, you're a meat eater and suddenly you're going to be a vegan and tomorrow you're going to throw everything out and become a vegan. Flexibility. Go slow, and the same with a workout routine, and the same maybe with your a job, a website, a new business. You have to be flexible or you'll break. You'll get too anxious. You'll have too much worry. Okay, so there's something new coming in for some of you, whoever this reading is for. And some of you know who you're obviously, when I said that, you went, oh yeah, I'm starting this new thing. I'm researching this new diet. I'm researching these new recipes. I ordered a new treadmill, whatever it may be. Remember, give yourself a break, I'm hearing. Give yourself a break. Be flexible with it. Now, I can tell you, I walk 4 to 5 times a week. I wish I did it 7 times a week, but it just seems like life gets in the way sometimes. And I walk 25 minutes and I power walk, with my arms and all that. But believe it or not, I started out doing, I think it was 11 minutes. And I did that for a couple weeks, then 12, then 15, then 18, then 20, then 22, until I worked up to 25. I didn't expect that after being sedentary and sitting at a desk all the time and not moving much, that I would just immediately start doing 30 minutes, because you know why? I probably would have quit. Because I just set myself up to fail. So I have been sticking to this for almost a year. I think it'll be a year in April. So I know that I did it the right way. I took my time. I didn't rush into it and force myself to be perfect at it right off the bat. I don't know. Somebody needs to hear this, whoever it is. Taking a sip of my coffee. All right. So, and then we have spirit and soul. My. 2 of Swords. So, what Spirit is giving me right now is that in your soul, your spirit, you kind of know what you want to do or what the decision is, but your ego is fighting that. So this 2 of Swords is like it's a choice, between 2 things. Your ego self is saying, oh, you can't do that. You're not good enough. You'll never do it. And your higher self is like, come on, make the right choice. You can do this. I don't know why Spirit is giving me that, but they are. So in this card, she has blinders on. So in this case, we can't necessarily see our ego and our subconscious, our soul, our gut. We have to listen, okay? So, and I know these cards are being interpreted differently in this reading, but I'm giving you what Spirit is giving me. So in this case, you can't open your eyes and see the choices. You have to feel the choice. You have to feel the choice, okay? And I'm also noticing that there is a full moon in the Lover's card, the Mind card, and there's also a full moon in the Spirit Soul card. So you may, and there's a moon in the Dignity Dragon card as well. And the full moon is on the 24th this month. So be aware of that. That may be big, for some sort of choice or change coming in for you, for some of you. All right, so with that Soul Spirit card, we got reconciliation. And this is like a mother and child with butterfly wings. Remember the source of love. A loving action is all you need to begin the process. Reach out with a simple first step. Okay, so for some of you, what's going on is either there's somebody that you want to reach out to, want to forgive, want to ask for forgiveness. There's somebody out there and your ego is keeping you from doing that. Wow, okay. Your ego is keeping you from taking the first step, making the call, sending the card. And I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. Texts are okay for everyday mundane things, but when there's a situation like what Spirit is giving me about your choice to reconcile with someone or something, or I don't know, something. It could be reconciling something with yourself. A text is not going to cut it. You need to pick up the phone and call, or send a letter or a card to make that first step, or to take that first step. Okay. All right. So that's what that one is in this reading. I'm kind of liking this. This is pretty cool. Okay, let's, they're pointing me now to the Starry Beginnings. This is panning out pretty well so far. I've never heard of this. I've never seen this. I don't know why they gave me this, but mind, body, and soul reading. Mind, body, and soul reading. So cool. So cool. Okay, Spirit. And dragons, Phaedra, Mother Mary, Justin, and Landau. All right, so what's the next card for the mind? What's the next card for the mind? What do we have for the mind? What do we have for the mind, please? What's the card for the mind? My guides are so amazing. They amaze me every time. Embrace the dark, shine your true light upon this earth. Nice. Okay. And what is the card for the physical? For the physical body. What's the card for the physical, please? You guys are going to have to let me know what you think of this. Do you like this style of reading? Mind, body, and soul, mind, body, and spirit. Do you like that? Does it resonate with you? Feel and release. Okay. And what's the card for the soul, for the higher self, for the spirit? What's the card for that, please? What is the card for the soul and the spirit, please? Come on, Lisa. Get it together so Spirit can give you the card. Show me clearly, please, what is the card for the soul spirit for this reading? Oh, I just realized I moved my camera to a different spot because it was blocking the light. And I just realized that you guys can't see me shuffle. Well, I know you can hear me shuffling. Okay, what's the card for the soul and spirit for this reading, please? Soul, spirit, what's the card? Let it out, let it flow. We've had that before. Okay, so with this first one, the mind, we have the lovers or choice. We had dignity with the white dragon. And now we have embrace the dark, shine your true light upon this earth. Embrace the dark and shine your true light upon this earth. So what I'm hearing for that is, when I was talking about giving love and showing love and compliments, and I was talking about how some people are hard to love, this is exactly what this card is talking about. So the person who is hard to love or hard to give love or hard to respect or hard, whatever that is, you need to shine your light on them, on that situation, on that person. Okay? And I've talked before about how sometimes I do it by picturing a green stream of light from my heart to theirs. So that's a way that you can do it. But we need to shine our lights because that helps raise the frequency. And they're not going to turn around and say, "Oh, thank you for shining your light on me." But it is going to affect them, okay? It is going to affect them. So yeah, we need to be mindful about who we interact with, who we see, what we're around. We need to protect ourselves, of course, but we need to give and show love and things when we can. And by the same token, as I said, you need to receive love and compliments when they're given to you and appreciate those. All right, so then in our earthly selves, our material, our bodies, we had that new start with something, and then the flexibility, and then we got feel and release. Release all you've accumulated on this journey. This is a good one to have for that, because when we're trying to start something new, like a new workout routine or a new diet, sometimes we think about all the times we failed. That does not serve. That does not serve us. We need to let that go. And the same if it's a new job, a new position, a new, whatever the new thing is in your material life, a new website and blah, blah, blah. I don't know why I said that. We need to release whatever we did in the past, because that is not going to help us move forward. We can learn from it, but we also need to release it. Don't dwell on it. Be flexible, right? Be flexible. Be flexible and release the old so you can embrace the new. Great. All right, and then for our spirit and soul, let it out, let it flow. Open up the heart to feel. Which we were talking about how in this you have to feel the answer. You have to feel the choice. You need to open your heart, because remember, we got reconciliation. Okay? So for some of you, your higher selves are trying to point you in the direction of reconciliation, but you have to open your heart. You have to let things flow. Okay? You have to take that first step. In love. You have to be in love when you do it. Wow. Nice. Nice. Well, I think those are 3 pretty good messages about our mind, body, and soul. You know, for whoever needed this. I'm really quite excited and impressed, with Spirit giving us these messages. Remember to give and receive love. Remember to be flexible in our material lives. Remember to release old things so we can let new things in. And then in our spirit and soul, it's for some of us, our egos and our higher selves are sort of in a dilemma, because your ego wants one thing. It doesn't want you to reconcile, release, forgive. And your higher self, your soul, your spirit does want you to, does want you to release and forgive. So you need to feel into it. You need to feel into it. Let it out. Let it flow. All right, now we're just going to get a few ending messages. We've got the 3 messages for the mind, body, and soul. Mind, body, and spirit, however you want to word that. And now, Spirit, can you give us a card from the Denise Lynn Forrest Oracle for our people watching today, or whenever they find this reading? This reading is timeless. Even though it's right before Valentine's Day and we talked about that, these messages are timeless things to remember, right? They're timeless things to remember for our mind, body, and soul. Okay, what is the card from Denise Lynn that my viewers need today when they come to this? What is the card, please? Yeah, I moved my camera because it was making a big shadow on the table. So now I know the table is kind of in a different perspective, but I think you can kind of see the cards even maybe a little bit better. I hope. So Friday I'll be back with some sort of a message. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet, but Jeepers creepers. Spirit, can you please clearly show me what is the one card that my people need to see today, please? What is the one card that my people need to hear from today, please? What's the one card? The one card. One card, please. What's the weather like? It was supposed to snow today, but we didn't end up, it's not snowing, it's just cloudy. Weirdest winter I've ever experienced. Warmest on record, I'm sure. What is the one card? Okay, thank you. All right. This is a good one. Spirit guardian of summer, expansion. So it doesn't mean that it's summertime. It just means the spirit right now, or what you're feeling or what you're doing, is expanding. Expansion. And yes, 2024 is definitely a year for that. The card is a number 37, which is a 10, which is endings and beginnings. So that's fantastic. This is for everyone. Vitality, health, success, abundance, healing, and passion are expanding in your life. However, you can't sit back and wait for it to happen. The energy of summer is the energy of working with passion in the direction of your dreams. Yes. Give it everything you've got, and immense reward will follow. Do not sit on the sidelines. Work hard, play hard. Your labor will pay off. If you hold back and repress what you feel during this time, you will become drained and your spirit will wane. This is not the time to take care of everyone else. We did talk about that. This is the time to step forward with passion and delight. You'll be glad that you did. The most earth energy is available to us during the summer season. Well, I'm not going to read that part because it isn't summer. Work with passion. Don't hold back. Take positive steps in the direction of your dreams now in order to reap the harvest later. Your hard work will result in abundance, bounty, and beauty. Celebrate and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Yes. So we did talk about being able to receive love and receive a compliment. And this card talked about that again. So you're expanding and we're expanding. All through 2024, we're all going to be expanding. This year of the green wood dragon is going to bring out expansion everywhere. So that did not surprise me that we had that. Okay, now we'll get a Healing Waters Oracle and then a Spirit Animal, and then we will wrap up this reading. I hope you've enjoyed this. This is a new thing for me, but I think it's pretty cool to check in with our mind, body, and soul. I just think that's a really good good thing to do every now and then as a reminder, you know, and especially this, reminding us that our ego and our higher self are always, not always, but most of the time they're at odds, because our ego wants things that are egoic, that are material, that are earthly, and our soul wants things that are spiritual, that are good for us, that are good for growth, right? So they're always kind of battling each other. Okay, Spirit, what's the card from the Healing Waters deck today, please, for our people watching? What's the card from the Healing Waters deck, please? This has been fun. I like this. Maybe we'll do more of these. Maybe I'll do a mind, body, soul reading for each sign. Maybe I'll do that. That could be fun. Okay, what is the card that we most need to hear today? What is the card that we most need to hear from today, please? Deep sea diving. Deep sea diving. Way of the mystic. Learn through experiencing and the depths. Look at this. Yeah, we need to go down in. We need to go within. We need to look further. Let's see. Deep sea diving. Let me read some of this. That is page 80. 8s are mastery, infinity. Wow, I turned right to it. That's funny. I guess Spirit definitely wants me to read. Okay. The mystic wants to have a direct experience with the sacred. The sacred is everywhere, within everything. So every moment is an invitation to deepen the connection within. The mystic learns through merging with life, through experiencing things firsthand, through learning about what's known and then deep diving into what's unknown for the chance of a direct, intimate experience. Yeah, this is all about listening to your gut and your intuition, and when it tells you to learn more about something, whether it be meditation, hypnosis, Reiki, past life, whatever it is for you, to dive deep into it, research it, look at it. Mystics are the sacred explorers of this world, both inner and outer. Open-hearted and open-minded, they're willing to journey into the uncharted waters in order to truly live. If you receive this card, it's likely that you're being called to learn through direct experience. to dive in and explore things for yourself, like the Sumerian goddess Inanna journeying to the underworld to return completely transformed. The way of the mystic is not for the faint-hearted, but it's a way to truly live. Most learn through reading books and following processes. The way of the mystic is much deeper, more experiential and feminine. It requires faith and courage. It demands that you disregard external maps and be led from within. What we were talking about, listening to your gut, right? Your soul guidance. While every step of the journey may not be clearly marked, the way ahead always emerges, and the transformation cannot be replicated. Perhaps you're in an uncharted place in your life or being called to embrace uncertainty. You're being called to the depths and you'll return transformed. The Healing Waters affirmation is, I trust my path and choose to see the sacred everywhere and within all things. I follow the intelligence that's within me. Okay, sorry about that. My husband was calling, as he does sometimes when I'm doing a reading. Okay, so that deep sea diving is about diving into our soul and spirit, diving into learning something new. Remember, we were talking about how some of you may be looking to do a new diet, a new health routine, a new workout routine, maybe looking at a new position, a new job, a new business. So do a deep dive, as they say, on, and let your soul lead you, right? Don't let the ego win with this choice. The ego is there and it does serve us, it does help us, but most of the time when it comes to big life decisions, we don't need to listen to our egos. We need to listen to our soul, to our gut, to our instincts, right? Okay, we're going to close out with an animal oracle. I hope you've enjoyed this. Oh my God, okay. Well, they gave me 2, and they said, yes, take them, so I will take them. We have Polar Bear Mystic. Know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Goes right along with what we were saying. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. Yes, 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 okay? Spirit, the dragons, all of my guides, and probably yours are reminding you, don't forget who you are. We were born with these abilities. They are your birthright. We were born with these abilities, okay? Don't forget them. Listen to your soul guidance. Okay, Cougar, assertive. In silence, you find power. Meditation. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and the confidence to succeed. Yes, you do. So Polar Bear and Cougar. 2 wonderful cards to have. All right. So remember, lovers, give love, receive love. Okay. Be proud of your accomplishments and what you do with that Dragon Dignity card. Okay. Shine your light. Remember, this is a time of expansion. Okay. For the new thing, be flexible. Don't set yourself up to fail by trying to do too much. Feel and release those past things that you've tried. Learn from them and then move on, right? And then listen to your gut, listen to your soul. Whatever this reconciliation is for some of you, right? You need to let it out, let it flow, open your heart, okay? All right, and then the deep dive into things. The Polar Bear and the Cougar. Gain strength from those. Okay, I hope that this has been, Spirit is saying, refreshing. A refreshing reminder about paying attention to your mind, your body, and your soul, okay? I love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. And as always, peace and kindness every single day.